Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got an EDC video for you, and today I thought I'd show you all the items that I've carried this week and the combinations that I used and how I carried them. Now, some things I always have in my pockets, some things are new, and I came up with a couple different ways of carrying stuff, but yeah, let's get the normal stuff out of the way. I usually have a hank. Most of the time it is a Gondek EDC hank. That's what I have the most of. Nice little hanks, I always say. Microfiber. Great for cleaning my glasses, phone screen, whatnot. So that usually rides my right back pocket. In my front right pocket, I usually have one of these little Zippo tape measures or a different kind. This is my favorite one. I like the picture on the front. 6-foot tape comes in so handy. When I don't happen to have it with me is when I need it, and so I carry this most of the time. Along with that is my EDC flashlight that I've been carrying for like 4 months now. It is the Rovivon Aurora A5X. It's pretty cool. It's 650 lumen max. It's got several different modes. Then it's got the side lights. These come in handy. 2 brightnesses for that. You got a red light. You got a flashing red light. But yeah, pretty awesome light. Rechargeable micro USB cable. Plugs in right there underneath the little rubber cover. I put this lanyard on there because it's so small and lightweight. And it just makes it easier to find in my pocket, easier to feel. Because I've had times where I thought I lost it and it was actually still in my pocket. So they ride in my front right pocket. My left front pocket, I usually have my Victorinox Tinker, and I use a Key Smart key dangler, and I clip this on top of my pocket, and this rides right down in my pocket and nice. My phone sits down in next to it. This thing rides there, phone's next to it. This thing doesn't get behind and banging on the screen or the camera, just rides good. And next to that, if I don't have it in a shirt pocket or something, I've been carrying the Olight O-Pen Pro. And bolt action pen, writes excellent. Several features to this. Got a light right there on the pocket clip. Several different modes. It's pretty bright, pretty floody. So that's cool. On the end, you got a green laser pointer. Laser pointer is always fun. Actually, they do come in useful. So my left front pocket, I could have this set up. My phone's sitting next to these and works good. My pocket's not overcrowded. I'm not getting any, marks or anything. At least not excessive. Just works good. Like I said, a lot of times this will go in my jacket pocket we wear at work, the breast pocket, or now it's getting colder, flannel shirt, whatever. But yeah, so these are they're normal, besides normally having a knife. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, let's look at this one. This is the one I'm carrying today. It is the Damn Designs Basilisk. Awesome knife. 59 bucks. They're all sold out now, I believe. But yeah, pretty awesome knife. It's a beefy knife. 14C 28 inch steel. Liner lock. Rides on bearings. G10. Nice deep carry pocket clip. Action on this, just awesome. Very ergonomic. Feels good in hand. It is beefy. It's a bigger, thicker knife, but I've carried this a ton since I've gotten it, so that's why I'm carrying today. So now, get down, move these over, get down to this mess, what looks could be a mess. You know, I always carry a multi-tool, whether it be my full little setup with a Leatherman Wave Plus, awesome tool. And in this sheath I have the full bit set, the bit extender, and I have an Olight i3T in that little pocket, because I haven't come up with anything else to really put there. But yeah, this is a Skinth sheath that a friend of mine sent me to check out, do a review on, and said I could keep it if I wanted it. I wasn't going to keep it, but I've used it so much now, you can see it's a little dirty. I think I will. Jeremy Spalding sent this, and yeah, I'll have to make it up to him somehow, because pretty awesome sheaths. Check these guys out if you're looking for sheath for multi-tools and stuff. I like this because it has this spring metal clip that you can clip on, take off while having undo your belt and all that stuff. But yeah, a lot of times I'll have that. If I don't want all that with me, I carry the Skeletool, Leatherman Skeletool CX. Awesome little tool. It's got a really good knife blade on it. It's 154 cm steel. And knife works good. It's comfortable using a knife. I've carried this as my dedicated knife several times, and it's got me, you know, through everything I needed. But you got a nice set of needle nose pliers or wire cutters, same as on the, well, not the same, but you know what I mean. So either way, got a decent set of needle nose pliers, wire cutters. These are replaceable wire cutters, and yeah, they come in handy. Plus, obviously, with a Wave, I have driving capabilities. Actually, I have a lot, because it's like, I can't remember how many different bits are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you got 10 times 2, 20, 40. This has a little extra eyeglass tool, so 42 different options for bits. This one has the same kind of system. It's got double-ended Phillips. Then in the handle here, you got extra bit storage. So I have the double-ended flathead right in there. So I got screwdriving capabilities, and I can always take one of these bit cards and carry that if I wanted more. But yeah, so my multi-tool options have been these two for quite a while. But you know, these needle nose, they're good for some things, not so good for other things. And I finally picked up a pair of Knipex. And yeah, I guess that's how it's pronounced, with a K, Knipex. And these are the 125 millimeter ones, about 5 inches. These are pretty awesome. I'm really surprised at how good these things work. I've only used them a couple times on small things. But yeah, push button, you got a lot more adjustability. These things lock in place. They're not going to slip and close up on you, no matter how you're moving them. And they're pretty much self-locking. If you grip it on something, you put downward pressure on the top handle, it stays gripped. Actually, you let go of it, it'll stay attached for the most part. Yeah, I wanted to carry these along with either one of these, right? Because there's a lot of uses for this. So I was trying to figure out how to carry this. Now, first I was going to use this sheath. This is a cheap little leather sheath from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They had 3 sizes. I think this one's like $4. Very inexpensive. I usually carry one of my Rough Rider slip joints in there. But these fit perfect. And yeah, it slips in the pocket, back pocket, front pocket, wherever you want to put it. And it keeps them closed. Because even these, they'll tend to open up a little bit. Not as far as regular channel locks. And then they get stuck in your pocket. So these carry pretty good alone by themselves. But yeah, that's an option I used. And I'll use again. I may actually buy a couple more of these sheaths because they come in handy. But it's like I wanted to carry a couple extra things. I kind of want to carry this little crescent 4-inch adjustable wrench. And I wanted to carry a pry tool, either this Gondek EDC pry bar, which you can see, maybe you can't, but yeah, I got a lot of little dings and burrs and stuff. I use it for a chisel, so I got some sharp burrs on the edges up here where I hammered it. I got to file those down. Or the Gerber pry bread, which I use this at work all the time. I use the utility knife. We have need for utility knives constantly, and we have use for paint can opener, So that's mainly what the little pry tool part gets used for, is opening paint cans and whatnot, prying stuff apart that's stuck together. So this is a staple, my EDC at work. So I wanted to be able to carry a combination, either these 3 things or these 3 things and something, whatever. Well, I had this little, it's a camera case, ONN, that's a Walmart brand. I didn't buy this new. I got it like, I don't know, Salvation Army or someplace for like $1. I thought that's a nice little pouch, might come in handy. But yeah, I dug this out, and I'll go through the combinations of stuff here, but it's got this little zipper pocket, and you notice I don't have a wallet out because I've been using this. I got my cards in there. I got cash stuffed in the back of it there. So that's working out good. They fit perfect. And the inside, the back pocket, is semi, it's got a little padding. Plus it has this little sleeve pocket. But this is what I've been doing. Okay, so when I wasn't at work, this was my combination. I took the little 4-inch crescent wrench, dropped that down in there, like so. I took the Gondek EDC, I think it's the executive pry bar. Yeah, you can see, I've gotten my use out of this thing. But that actually fit right there next to it. Okay? It's not very thick. And then, now this is when I wasn't at work and I didn't carry my Wave Plus. I wanted to carry this. Well, I happened to throw that down in there. And then I took the Knipex and I put them, how did I have this? Basically, right there on top, like so. And voila! I got the Skeletool, the Knipex, a pry bar, and the little crescent wrench all in there. My wallet, it's all in one nice little compact thing. This is about 5 inches by 3.5. And yeah, it fits in the back pocket. It's a little bit heavy. I don't know exactly what it weighs in this setup. We'll find out. It's pretty heavy. It's 14.8 ounces, but like I said, I had it in my back pocket. Doesn't bother me. I know I got some weight back there, but worked pretty good. Now, I spent a day in training class where I was sitting on hard, folding plastic chair, and after a while, yeah, this started to bother me. Then I took it out, sat it on the table in front of me. But yeah, for the most part, I've driven in it, short distances, doesn't bother me. I walked around work, I walked around stores, works pretty good. So that's one combination. So, show you how I had it set up at work when I had my Leatherman Wave eyeing me. And obviously I had this on my belt in this case. So, I took the crescent wrench, I took the Gerber pry bread. That's always my, it's a utility knife, pry tool. That fit in there. Actually, I did it this way. I put the Knipex in right on top of the crescent wrench. Then the pry bread was on top, just like so. Nothing seems to be working the way I had it, but yeah, just like so. There, just like that. I think that's a pretty good little tool setup. Either way, with this in there, and a pry tool, and the crescent wrench, good setup. And this setup doesn't weigh as much. We'll zero it out. This is only 11 ounces, so definitely fits in the pocket, easier to carry. But yeah, I do have another pouch coming I want to try. I'll figure this setup out somehow, some way. But right now, this little camera case is working pretty good. Like I said, wallet. This is my wallet, my cards, my money. Zips up. I added these little dangles on there. It's kind of hard to grab that little zipper. But that's my setup at work, just like this. I have this on top because this is what I'm going to be using the most, is the utility blade or the pry tool. And these come in handy for, the job I do. I make minor adjustments and repair some small parts. And yeah, of course, the knife changes daily usually. Today I got the Damn Designs Basilisk. Awesome knife for 60 bucks. Can't beat it. But yeah, I guess that's I just kind of want to show you how I was using this little camera case to carry the Knipex crescent wrench, the Skeletool, or some combination of that right there. And these are more normal everyday carry items that I usually always have on me. But yeah, I guess that's it. I wanted to keep this short, but it got long. And as usual, if you like these videos, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and until the next video, bye.